What is happening, ladies? It took me a little bit to get set up there. I kind of rushed into this one real fast, real quick. So, yeah, here we are. Gonna burn right back into Tahitian on my live stream save here. Which, speaking of which, come on, mouse. My mouse pad and mouse have been acting up today like crazy. And it shouldn't be the mouse issue. I just put new batteries in it. Probably needs a freaking update that it's not doing or something. Are you crapping me right now? Come on. Where'd you go? Still nothing. Are you kidding me? Ah. Okay, that's better. Let me change this name and then we'll catch right up where we were. So I remember that this is my live stream save and that I'm not allowed to do anything unless I'm live on YouTube on it. Colton, what's up? Rum barbecue. I like it. Callan, simulation, what's up, dude? Yeah, simulation, there is some news on this. And I'm not saying it's going to happen. We all know how this goes. Nothing is promised, nothing is set in stone. But DR Modding has published a so-called roadmap. The only part I'm going to let you guys know about right now is Tahitian County. God, I like that. That looks good. But, expect Tahitian County sometime next month. Hint, hint. So yeah, it's shortly, guys. A little bit longer, and we are on the home stretch right now. Justin, how you doing, dude? Pleasant, there's a reason they call me a Squatch. You're really close. You're really freaking close. Oh God, what is that movie? I'm gonna age myself so much right now. George and the Rabbits. It's a book. Back in my day in school, we had to watch the movie on it after you read the book. Golly. What'd you end up buying, Colton? A new truck? There you go. Thanks, Pleasant. They both sound good. Isn't it Mice of Men? Of Mice and Men. Whatever. Now I don't feel so bad. You guys are right there with me. No, not really. I mean, I I do look at the analytics of my not better than old Yeller, right? I do look at the analytics of my channel though. On average, my viewers are 30 to 35 is the highest age range I have on here. I shouldn't say the highest, but the most viewers is in the age range of 30 to 35. And let's just put it this way. I'm right there too. So we're all relatively the same age. The next age is like, I want to say 25 to 30 or something. Maybe it was 20 to 30. I can't remember what groups they do. And like, I want to say there was like 0.1% women. So I can't help about that. No, I didn't make the 80s. I was at the 90s. Little House on the Prairie was another one. Thanks, Pleasant. Ah, see, Justin, you're the same age as my older brother. Holy crap, my neck is yanked around. I got a little wild hair up my yin yang today, and it was nice enough, and the sun finally came out. I was like, all right, let's go riding. And the guys that rent my dad's farm ground out there had a section of it tilled up. It was just the VT, but it was just perfect enough that we could get a cornering track in. I wish it would have been a little deeper, to be honest. But it was just deep enough, and we were out there doing a little cornering track on the dirt bikes today. And that isn't even why my back's messed up, but it definitely didn't help. Oof, duh. I got that pinch up in my neck and shoulder blades now. I, no, Pleasant. I don't remember that one. I just always remember. You squeezed them too tight, George. Hey, Chris. How you doing? Waylon? All right. Gotta remember where I'm at here. Because I haven't touched this since the last live stream, and I think that's a week ago. I'm almost sure I got the grain bends down. Yep. Yep. These guys look like they're going to be fine for a while. And then I do got some stuff to show you and talk to you guys about here with what I have going on. All Pleasant. It doesn't matter. He typed in my chat. It's enough for me to say hi to somebody. Cheesy. I like it. Hold on to it now. I had the clutch pushed in. Leave me alone. You guys able to hear my game alright over the music? I forgot I turned my game down the other night when I was in a Discord. It was a little loud for myself, so let me know. Eh. I mean, in my opinion, the music's just there for when I go quiet and the game's quiet. It's just a little bit of background noise. But if you guys, it's like nothing special. It's the free music off of YouTube anyways. Shouldn't be any of that in there, Chris. It just might be some weird stuff like this. And that's too loud for me. Or it goes to the same freaking song, whatever. All I'm doing is trying to obey by the YouTube guidelines, not to get in trouble, and not to give these songwriters even more money. So I gotta use their free songs. And it's been a while since I got on there and actually even looked to see if they added any different songs now or not. This semi really don't have any tire tracks, but the trailer does. Interesting. There. Now I can let off the throttle without the Jake freaking slamming on. But then I gotta turn the Jake back on. We're coming up to this intersection and the train tracks. Only right, right? That Beverly Hills Cop. Well, what'd you get, Colton? Oh, hey. Almost missed my driveway because I'm reading the chat too much. Right, Justin. New boomstick and trailer. Well then. You just on a spending spree lately. Alright, so if you guys know who Thundar, not Thunder, but Thundar, however you want to pronounce it, it's Thund, and then the R, the scripter guy that brings us Unit Convert. He brought us the map companion, the animated object stuff. Unit Convert's his big one, and recently it was his, why can't you think of it? Come on. It's the fill level part down there, the acres and everything that you worked and whatnot. Anyways, I have his Patreon. If you guys care to support him with that, great. You get a little early access to some of his mods. And what you are seeing here is his Harvest Master at work. Right now, it is not converting anything because I don't have it set to do anything with oats. So he has it literally kicking out straw. It's not in a swath. This is widespread, just like the game widespread. But it is literally dumping straw back there. In my opinion, it's way more realistic. And of course, I'm going to keep it right where it's at. Now, I am waiting to have him do a public release on it. It is close, he said, as long as he doesn't keep adding stuff to it. Once he does a public release, and if I can get everything to jive right, I'll make sure something's in Tahitian for everybody. This gets rid of my silage corn, which there's a little fine tuning with Harvest Master to make that work the way I'd like it, that I'm waiting on Thunder to write into. But this will convert the row crop soybeans or narrow soybeans or whatever you got. I can write that in there so it converts it straight to soybeans. So it's not a hassle. It's done globally. Then the only time you see that stuff is when you're planting. It will be a XML write-in that I put in the map that handles it. So you'll need his script, and then the map maker or the person doing it, messing with it, can write it in. But literally, you could have it change oats to, when you combine oats, it's going to pick it and put corn in the combine for you, and then the ground underneath is going to look like it was plowed. You can have it kick out grass behind the combine, literally whatever you want it to. And the best part about it is it's laying down base for his few next scripts that he's going to do. So it's reprogramming the game, making sure everything jives together, making sure everything runs right. But these little details is what matters, dude. Bengals and Bills. There you go, Justin. Yeah, I'm not watching football tonight. I'd end up falling asleep. I dang near fell asleep and missed my stream. That's one reason why it's later than I wanted it to be. But you are right, Justin. Thunder's his GOAT. And God, I wish I could give him more time to even just sit down and write stuff. Because it is... that's exactly another one there, Cheesy. His stuff is just game-changing. I'm not saying some of the other guys don't do anything crazy, but Ben management is going to be a game changer. You want to talk about realism? That is going to be so fun. I do have a few mods ready for that particular script to go into. Colton, let's talk about that Chrome bill. How bad you do? Wrong one. No. Alright, we'll burn over to the next field. And I gotta look again to see where it's at. I thought there was one small one after this next bigger field that I gotta do. And then it's just soybeans. Can't really remember, to tell you the truth. Hey, Derry, what's up, dude? Cheesy, I did not see the Ben management on Patreon yet. He's been kind of quiet this weekend trying to work on things. But he did make a post about it on Patreon, so it hopefully going to be coming soon. You just need to start paint matching everything, Colton. I think it'd be the cheaper route. Pretty sure there's supposed to be a hog building there. I still don't know what I did. I'm not going to go back through my save game and fix it, though. 'Cause, if I want a hog building there, I'll just plop down my own, but for right now. What'd you do? You just get a bumper? $4 grand later bumper? What the? Oh, get out of here. I did not see that one in testing. I know this is an older version too, but yeah, I guess they say no trespassing from that point back. Okay. That's terrible, Colton. I wasn't trespassing, Derry. I didn't go past the sign. Alright, so field 8, field 23. Yeah, 124 should be soybeans. Should be. I'm not sure. Ooh, I forgot how tight this driveway actually is. So we're just going to take the ditch with it. Come on. You know, I haven't looked. Probably been about 3 weeks now. Last time I looked, if there was an update to Courseplay on GitHub. But maybe I can get away with the auger wagon being ran by Courseplay on this field. Oh, shush. There we go. Turn on. Where's that other combine? I should have just went the other way with the buttons. Hey, wrong buttons. Give me 1 second here, guys. Alright. I can never tell, and it's more so the game doesn't have great depth perception. But I doubt I'm close. Told you. Still not. Come on. It felt like that header was a lot closer. Come on, crank her around. I was close to being centered. Mirrors are somewhat relative. Oh yeah, we're good. Should be any minute. Nope. Then I also gotta watch. Yeah, that's gotta be folded in. I don't know why I'm getting this crazy little leg there. Usually doesn't happen. I do got a bunch of things open on my computer though. Dang game. Dang, Colton. My bad, dude. I thought that was just a bad service or something. Because he typed that a little while ago. So, yeah, that's a lot. Sounds like you're making good money at it, though. We all know how that goes. Alright. Take two. Let's see if I can get this in there without falling in the ditch. It is a narrow driveway. Semi's going to be the worst part. I figured. I freaking figured. Come here. I thought about loading it on the road, Colton, but in order for Courseplay to read right, I have to have the truck in the field. So we're going to see what happens. Tools, looks like we're good on map. Lands, yes, yes, yes. Let's go with it. Beauty. Hey, you're not supposed to do that. It's not even for the one you're running right now, Colton? And go. There we are. No, 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 no. Come on now. I thought I had you both right. Started them a little too soon, I guess. Come on. Move with it. Let's go. Alright, now I'll go get the auger wagon. Gotcha, Colton. So I was watching some Facebook reels today, and this guy came up, Tractor Guy, I think his name is on the Facebook side of it. Obviously cross-posted from TikTok, and he was doing some custom-made garden tractors. They're like the size of a lawnmower, but he's got some 3-cylinder diesels in it and stuff. It looked like he did some awesome work. But he was building a 4-wheel drive Soundguard. in the lawnmower size. And I'm like, uh-huh. He showed us the cab in the one video. Literally robbed the instrument and the light panel off the roof out. And literally has the tray in there too, just like this one. It's one of those like, yeah, I'm gonna need that. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, but it means you can. What's up, Dan? Same old, same old. Get this game going. How bad does that stuff? Alright. I'm liking it so far. Yes, KJ. Yes. I don't know if I did, Colton. I don't always look at my DMs. Facebook's really bad. Or my Facebook page. It's one of those, I never really look at it. I should, but I don't get notified that often that pops up on my phone or anything to look, so I always forget. Get out of the way, dear. Oh, I wasn't close enough, I guess. I am good, KJ. How you been? We're effing around and finding out there, Stiffy. Ooh. Suzette, how's it going? Nice, KJ. You gotta enjoy the time away. Suzette, you must be talking about the 4th generation dairy farmer. I don't plan on live streaming that one. I'm trying to get ahead of you guys so that way I can be... That way I don't have to feel so pressured to have videos out all the time. So if I have something come up... Right now I'm one video ahead, so... Alright, so they're probably going to go to the other end. Which, I did want to catch this combine before he made his cut through. I wonder where it's at. Bill-wise, yeah. We're definitely going to make that one happen. 49.60 is the only way to go, Suzette. I'm trying to get my slider. It's still not quite perfect. I do the slider throttle. It works on these older power shift tractors, but it doesn't work on the CVTs, so you gotta run the cruise control. So I got a bowl set on my sliders, but to be honest with you, Derry, it does sound like that, and my little Chevy Cobalt today when I was driving out there had the same sound to it, and I was like, huh, I'm not doing that on purpose. Why are you doing it? I couldn't help but laugh, really. thing's for sale. I still can't blow it up, and I still can't sell it. So it's probably just going to turn into a video going through the field middle of winter with a bunch of snow on the ground. It's been a while since I did anything fun with a lemon. And trust me, she's a mechanically that car hasn't done any harm to me. I mean, 200,000 miles and all I ever did was put in transmission solenoids out of the normal brakes, tires, oil change and stuff. So it's like, you didn't really treat me that bad, but it's just a naturally aspirated 2.2. She ain't got much. And what she's got, it's hardly there. But I just figured it'd be fun to throw some, like, four-wheeler tires on that front-wheel drive car and let her sing through the field this winter. I think I could find a redneck way to jack up that front end. There's a few things I always wanted to put to the test, like the tennis balls in your coilovers. To give it some more height. Or weld some block in there, jack it up, and weld a series of blocks in there to give it some more height. And I am going to try rolling the fenders with a baseball bat. That one I never got to see done. Fuel pump's getting weak. Now, I never ran oats in real life. Why are you running? This one says 64 bushels an acre. 65. Why is that saying that there? Am I going to hit the right button? No. Oops, I just cleared that. Dang it. Didn't want to do that. Okay, so they're roughly reading the same. It should somewhat yield like soybeans because it's smaller seeds, right? I don't know. Thanks, Derek. I was kind of thinking it was close. So that ain't too bad. Colton, I mean, just old age, or your pup end up getting sick, or what? Trailer's definitely going in the ditch on this one. Truck's going in too. Lock in the diff, baby. We're gonna bounce her through it. It's twisted a perfectly good trailer. Ah, backed in. No thanks. I get it, Colton. It's hard, but I think you did him a favor. That auger does sit there and shake a little bit. Interesting. Alright, now soybeans, soybeans, soybeans. Perfect. That Courseplay just saves it to your game files. So yeah, that one's on. You guys will see a bunch of crossover stuff from Courseplay, especially when I get up here to this field. I've done this. I never done this field actually, but I know I'm going to be cutting across some of these waterways. I don't know if those are terraces or actually waterways, but oh wait, that's in precision farming that I wanted to see that stuff. So we could pull off more per acre on oats. Oh crap, I got that one big field there. No, that one's done. That's the first one I did. That's right. And the reason why I only have soybeans and oats, I have it set up for wheat too, but it's already been harvested in August. So it's row crop ready. I didn't want the crazy corn and soybean stuff in. We're on hard. This... No. Where is I at with that? Yeah, we need to skip September to get into soybean harvest. Right. We are paying Courseplay. Alright, all that stuff looks good. Now let's see how this handles. He did pick this field. About the same spot the combines went off of. So that one. We got a ways to go. Oh, nice, Colton. That helps. I know it's still not perfect, but Oh god. This might be an issue. That worked out better than I thought it would have. Legacy, how you doing, bro? Colton, I've been sick the last 3 days of the work week. But that's about it. Well, what'd you do, Legacy? You just run all over this weekend then? You haven't been around. You missed out on some crazy chat and voice chat Friday night. Challen, how you doing? Oh crap. That is that one. Where's my truck? Oh yeah, Colton, I got my CDL. Class A air brakes with a manual transmission. I just don't put it to use yet. This truck needs some serious finishing. But I'm not going to be the one to do it. I should just go get his updated version of it, to be honest. I don't know if it's done or worth it or what, but I should go check it out at some point in time. Well, I appreciate it, Colton. As of right now, I am content where I am at. Alright, you are 80% full. What is wrong here? This is because you are too close. No, it's this one. That's pretty tight. We'll stay with that. Good question, Suzette. I haven't heard anything about that. Monaco, what's up, dude? Thanks for stopping by, man. I forgot to even open up the tarp. Let's see how... Oh, you're sitting there for a while. And we gotta deactivate the tarp. Which is... we'll leave that alone. So, everything's gonna be a jumbled up mess because Courseplay is being crazy. Like we knew it would. I knew it won't work out. So now I gotta try to figure out where it needs to go. Oh, sweet. This should work out. And it did. Perfect. Thanks for stopping by, Colton. Appreciate that, dude. Are you, like, just gonna be stuck, or...? Oh, I don't know, Monaco. Maybe DR modding? Alright, what did I miss? Because I was not paying attention. Everything needs a nice wash, Monaco. So, James, this is actually Thunder's new script that he's working on. The Harvest Master. If you guys got him on Patreon and support him, you could use it in the beta stages like I am, which it's a stepping stone for a few of his other mods that he's working on. I won't necessarily say a stepping stone, but it's definitely going to be incorporated with other mods he's working on, is what he said. And this Harvest Master allows you to define what crops are harvested as. We can change everything, so therefore row crop soybeans will now be combined as soybeans as long as it's done through the map and said that way. Which, I mean, through the map, this mod comes with an XML, and you put it into your mod map.xml and reference it, so that way you can have a couple different versions of it per map that you're working on. Obviously, my stuff is going to be roughly the same no matter what map I'm on or what map I'm working on. But it will get rid of narrow beans, silage corn. Well, not really narrow beans. But what I'm saying is when you combine, your narrow beans will be converted to soybeans. Corn can now be converted, and the reason I made silage corn was due to the fact the corn stalks did not look right when you harvest with AW's textures. Technically, the way they should look when you harvest with a combine. So now he has been working on an option to make that look right. With this Harvest Master, I already have the option to say I'm going to be able to have this look or that look, and essentially open up more slots for the things I do want to be working on. And like said before, earlier in the chat, he's working on, was it a Ben? I can't even remember what the name of it was, but you're able to, come on, lock in Posy. But you are able to decide which Ben gets what, so that now gives the realism back to each Ben only holds one fill type. Then you gotta manage that. And each Ben's gonna have its own capacity. So you'll have, best way to look at it like this, the way I want to set this grain setup of, you'll have one Ben that's like your wet corn, and then 2 bends for dry corn, or 1 bend for wet corn, then soybeans, and then dry corn. You're going to have to manage your bends a lot better. Put it that way. And I just think it brings a lot of realism in. You're not just going to be able to go through and combine the entire map because you have enough bend room, but definitely somebody you guys need to keep an eye on is Thunder. Got a lot of cool scripts coming out. And my personal opinion is that scripters don't get enough credit. He's literally reprogramming the game so it works with his scripts. It's not just minimal, write it in, make it work with giants. This is literally reprogramming the game. Thanks for the sub, Trevor. Trevor. Can't talk tonight either, I guess. But yeah, it's Thunder's got some crazy stuff coming out with the stuff he's already done too. Just a matter of how much time he has to work on everything also. Oh boy. Now I see why a lot of people don't do I would say a series on a map of them just when they stream. I mean, I know I didn't do start right away, but I got an hour and a half into this, finished one field and finished the other. So out of the 3 lives I've done on this, I've hardly got out of the oat harvest. But I don't think I'm gonna go really late tonight. Just not in the mood. I wouldn't say that. I'm tired actually. But I should just do one of these days, do a really long stream or something. And bust a lot out on this version or this save. Now you gotta be a truck driver. Wait for the grain cart. I mean, the grain cart looks like he's going. If he can figure his stuff out. He's supposed to stay in the field. Oh, hey, we are an hour and a half into the stream. I gotta double check. I got 18 likes, and I kind of been watching the views every now and again, because that's what Streamlabs shows rather than likes. I need you guys to smack that like button. I don't care if you like the stream or not, just hit it. Oh, somebody took theirs away. I seen that, I just don't know who did it. Oh, come on. Ooh. Updated. Bam. Jump. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. If you guys are farming in real life, oh. No, no, it doesn't make me money happy. I'm not making crap off of YouTube. Come on. Are you like not gonna? I thought they fixed this. We're just gonna stay with the combine all the way to the end, I guess. Fair enough, cheesy. James, I didn't buy the big giant ones. I don't own that on this save. It's just the way Courseplay looks. I did buy a few of the other big ones. So I got 8, 23, 79, and then this little run right here. I'm not even going to piddle with these two little fields. But that was the first field of oats, second field of oats. That's both of them are done. One I'm working on, and then burn through these 3 soybeans along with this one. Eventually I want to run quite a bit, probably in this sector. I really haven't. Playing right here right now on my dairy farmer save. So maybe I'll kind of expand. I don't know which way I want to go on this one. Ah, oh, see, that's the issue. Stay with one freaking combine, and now you're full. Almost full, and I can't even get this one fully empty. Like, really? What's up, goat? I don't know how he has it wrote in. I haven't tested this yet. I do know from the conversations of me being in there, TPF was saying you should not be able to rake this straw due to the fact by the time it comes out of the back of the combine and through a chopper, it would be so fine it wouldn't be worth anything anyways. And that's kind of how Thunder was going to leave it until I said something about, like, you should still have the option to rake it. So I don't know what he actually did. But Pleasant, you can still turn the combine into the swath if you want to. It will still drop a straw swath. I've never ran a chopper on the back of a combine, so I can't say that. It's always just been one of them, whatever it comes out through the sifts and rotor part of the combine, and hits the spreaders and beats it away. That's it. So I was like, I can't speculate, but I kind of thought the same thing. I agree with that, Stiffy. I'm just like, in my opinion, which way do you go? And TPF is up there in Canada, and I know his practices are different than ours down here. It's just, like I said to Thunder, you should make it all rakeable in case they do want to rake it. But, I mean, you can still turn your combine to swath it. So it's like one of those, well, do I need to? Do I not? Makes sense, Pleasant. And then once again, that's the hardest part about modding for this game. It all depends on where you're at. Everybody does theirs different, and I mean, in my opinion, the chop straw mod should already be rakeable like this if you want to. If you want to come out here and rake it up, great. But also, in my opinion, the same way with like corn stalks that we do around here, you're not grabbing everything. You're not stripping everything off of the ground. So the ground still has the extra bit there. It's not like you're chopping it and it's bare ground anymore. You got some protection. It would be the same way in my mind with grabbing straw off of any of these cereal crops. You're going to have some protection there when you rake it. Horse people. Interesting, pleasant. I got both. This is the first one I bought, and then I was like, God, this is taking too long. I need 2 combines. So that second combine's the older one. I didn't want to go crazy right out of the gate. But, yeah. I mean, this field alone, with 2 combines on it, was going to take an hour and a half with course play. So it's like, Kristen, I have spent a little bit of time on it. I'm not really going to do any videos or a whole lot with it right now. It is in very early stages. So it's like one of them. It's one of those. I was just like, we'll let it be for right now. It's a really nice 1X map that when he finishes the details around it, The reason I say this because it reminds me a lot of my area, anyways. But it's just a really nice old school area. Matt, that one's out of my hands. DR does the updates and releases. I just put stuff in. So yes, the no sell points was my fault for doing so. But also, we did not double check. So it's one of those like point fingers at everybody, but it is what it is. You're saying 40 FPS at all times, Matt, or just when you're planting? Come on, where's my auger wagon? Oh, right there. It's always a freaking struggle with this guy. That's going to be that way, Matt. We literally have to go out of the safe zone, I would almost call it, with the way the game engine's set up right now in order to make row crop ready work. So the game doesn't like it, and it is your guys' option if you want to play that way or not. Now the other part of it, Tahitian is a very demanding map. The amount of trees, the amount of detail and everything on it is a demanding map for any PC, so oh, that would be why. Let's take this tractor and go back a couple feet. Maybe then he'll stop following the dang combine. I mean, you can compare the two all you want, Matt. I won't, because look at where we sit within FS22 right now. I mean, look how much time we've had to learn and mods and things come out. Westby was put out there for the first American style 4X map. And quite frankly, this is where I was sitting back then. I was like, I don't have any American maps to really play. I didn't play a lot of 22 until Westby came out, and then I just dove into Westby. Yeah, there was issues. Yes, I helped them, and yes, we did the best we could with what we had, but it's just one of those, I won't compare the two maps. I doubt you guys are going to see Row Crop ready in the next game. I highly doubt that. It is way too late for them to even see it, let alone implement it in. This is speculation. I'm not a Giants partner, nor do I know anything or care about any of that crap. But I bet next November we will see a new game released. Now, unless we make this big enough and we blurt it out enough and make it known enough, I know there are quite a few over the seas players and people that have been doing Row Crop ready to maps, that Giants actually sees it and listens. We can only hope. I don't think so, Stiffy. We'll see how well these DLCs that literally have nothing in them. This next one that's coming out, the only thing I see that I'd even remotely use is the Quonset, and it's not even a true Quonset. So I mean, it's like I haven't bought the last 2 or 3 I haven't bought the last couple DLCs. I'd say probably, I know the last one for sure. Last 2, I don't know. But I'm probably not going to buy this one either. Oh, Stiffy, they don't even listen to us over here. They don't care what we're doing. We still buy the game. We still make mods. They don't care. They do all their stuff overseas. When do they ever come to a game con or anything around here? I mean, like, ideally, you come to the National Farm Show with your farming game to target a lot of the, I wouldn't necessarily say your customers, but I'm sure there's a lot of kids that play this game that their dads are big farmers and everything. It's like, why wouldn't you target that and do anything over here? Uh, you're right, Biffy. I mean, I know what you're saying there. And that's what I mean, is we got to keep seeing what these DLCs do. But as my marketing side goes, if it was me, I'd be marketing both of the ones I got, European and American. So each DLC would still have everything based off of whatever they're doing. Like right now they got carrots. I can't even remember what the other 2 crops are in that. Why didn't you just throw in another root crop that would work really well over here with maybe one or two pieces of equipment that a lot of people have. There you go. Thanks, Matt. And it's like, I don't see any American stuff on it. I don't know. I'm just looking at it from the marketing standpoint. Like, right now, they don't care what we got. They don't care what we do. They are going to do what they do. I mean, something. The way they treat the American modders isn't right either, and this is all my opinion. And the way we have to literally fight through everything with them to get anywhere, it's just like, okay, you guys really don't care. But the issue is they're the only game out right now. Name one other farming game that you are playing on PC. Which I know my YouTube is marketed as 22 Farm Sim, but yeah, I was gonna say, Stiffy, Cattle and Crops maybe a while ago. Matt, you are not playing that right now, are you? So you are a tester. Right, that's what I'm trying to say is like there isn't another one over here. So I mean, really, what does Giants have to do? They're the only ones. I agree with you, Matt, but if it's built off of what is that? The Unreal Engine? Yeah. But I mean, if well, all right. They don't have to upgrade nothing. They don't have to do nothing different than what they've already got. And I mean, from a business standpoint, why would you completely rebuild your game when you don't have to for sales? Nobody will do anything until they absolutely have to. Wow, made it through this field without needing fuel. Perfect. So if I would tarp a grain cart and drove it down the road, you think the DOT would look at me weird? Because they shouldn't, unless you got those low rear windows, they shouldn't know there's any grain in it, right? I'm asking for a friend. Hmm. And I really wish we had some features from 17 yet, and that's sad to say. Uh, can't fold while the auger is out. Lies. Oh, I agree with you, Matt. The mods were different. Everything's different. They tried that once. I mean, the thing is they tried the realism. Not everybody wanted to play so realistic. This is still a game, and it's an arcade. It can be an arcade game if you would like it that way. So therefore, it's like, I'm not going to force you guys to play so realistic that you actually hate it. But it's farming simulator, not farming gaming. So I mean, they left it up to the modders and the players on how you want to do a lot of that, which, great, cool. I appreciate it because I play certain ways that not a lot of people do, and I like realism. At the same time, forcing everybody to play one way is not the way to go as a business. I don't know. It's just different ways to look at it. Alright, where did I leave off? Jesse, I'm right there with you. There's only been a couple times I've actually made it through a full season to actually come back and plant again. I would say, like, you harvest, you plant, you go through the motions to harvest again, and I very rarely get back to planting again. So let's say planting the second time. That's with 22. And I think that's one of the reasons they decided to do the you start in the midsummer fall, because 19 was you started in the spring, no money, you had to plant. But I was like, hey, quit it. So yeah, I agree with you there. It's just one of those scenarios that I really haven't finished yet. Good question, Matt. It's one of those things of like, what is the next game going to bring? We haven't seen it. We don't know. So it's like, I'll wait. But from looking at the DLCs, yeah, I don't think they care. Oh, right, Sean. And that's why I didn't play realistically. I think it was 19. 17 seasons came out. I didn't use it a whole heck of a lot. Then 19, I was like, okay, let's try seasons. And then that made me play the game even more. That's another thing, Matt. But guys, it's I'm at my 2-hour mark here like normal on a Sunday night anyways. I gotta work tomorrow. You guys behave. The field's done. And I'm going to call it. Oh, interesting. But I am going to call it for tonight. So I appreciate everybody stopping by, leaving the likes and everything. If you didn't leave a like, make sure you do. See you guys next time.